We've made it back to sunny California. This is Mission India Evac, and we're about to pack up, and I guess we're gonna be rolling out of here. So this happened out of nowhere. I had no idea when I was gonna get out of India.
Health Organization officially announced that this is a global pandemic. We have been in frequent...
I was traveling by India's railway system as I heard the announcement urging all U.S. citizens to come back to the country because borders may close at any time. My airliner was offering free flight changes due to that reason, so I immediately made the change and I was set to come back home a week from this day. Until my departure, I was going to continue traveling down to the south of India. But at my first stop, I was quickly turned around when I was left homeless, walking around the city, looking for a hotel when my Airbnb host would not keep me at his place. This proved difficult because it was also a holiday and everything just happened to be closed. Then thankfully, I came across a hotel that would finally host me. I got on FaceTime with my girlfriend Chantel in California, gave her the update, ordered us some curries, had a virtual date, and watched a movie as we celebrated seeing each other very shortly. Then got back onto the train to return to my mainstay in India known as Jaipur. Made it home, packed my bags, and we had 5 days left to leave. But then this was announced.
जनता कर्फ्यू का जो संकल्प हमने लिया था.
Called Chantel and we spoke of how India was starting its lockdown and closing its airports. My flight was scheduled just 2 hours after the closure time, so they canceled my returning flight. So we spent a whole exhausting day trying to find me a sooner flight, but they were all booked.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Found humor in it like we do with everything else and was like, well, I guess I'm stuck here for an indefinite period of time. So we posted our first YouTube video on the story of being stuck and making some vegan banana bread. We gotta eat, so we're gonna do a little cooking. Started learning how to cook traditional Indian dishes, kept on having FaceTime dates with my girlfriend, and all the while trying to hold in my sneezes or else the corona police would break in. And that's when I found out, a little more than a week later, that the U.S. Embassy in India was offering returning flights back to the United States. It was crazy though. You had to unknowingly accept how much the flight would cost beyond $2,000, and you wouldn't even know where you were gonna land at in the United States until you board the plane. Let the adventure begin. When we actually made it to the airport, I could not believe it, because waking up this morning, I had no idea how I was going to get there. Everything was happening so spontaneously. And what do you know? Out of all the places we could have landed at, it just happened to be our home state. So I met back up with this girl, brought her back a few gifts from India, got back to cooking and filming. It went great.
Hiya!
And it went bad.
Babe, turn everything off if it's not off already.
It is.
Heads up, there's smoke in the bedroom. The smoke alarm is over.
Babe, we could die.
But it ultimately turns out good.
Babe, it's so good. Join me, babe.
I thought I was gonna mess up.
Yeah, no, I thought that was the one.
Okay. We're gonna sprinkle some lemon, just be like. And we're gonna do all types of things.
Oh, you know what we should do next week?
What's that?
We should make an Indian-inspired dish.
Let's do it.
Okay.